Hello, hello, and welcome. I am Webweaver, and I am so glad that you have found my channel here today. This is where I do a one card tarot reading just to give us some guidance for our day ahead. We'll get business out of the way here. This is for entertainment purposes only. And I am using the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck. This deck is different than a traditional tarot deck in that the cards are based on the elements and they all have different meanings. So I do have notes here that I pull from to help guide me in my readings. And then I talk about what stands out to me. So we will go ahead and get started. This reading is going to be for Wednesday, July 2nd. About 20 more days to go until we're out of Cancer season and no longer in the Tower season for us in this household. Alright. Wednesday, July 2nd. What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? All right. I will split the deck. We will take the card that was in the middle. I do not read reversals. And we have the Maiden card. All right, so the Maiden walks on an unfamiliar path toward her dreams with confidence and grace, not afraid to ask questions while exploring self, nurturing her interests, and increasing self-knowledge. Forms relationships with healthy boundaries and expresses sexuality with innocence and pride and confidence. Youthful confidence, empowerment, increasing independence, and fertility. This is the time of transition and change, a fertile moment of promise. Protect yourself from anyone who restricts your growth and walk your own path. So I will bring you down here so you can see that card. Time of change. This is a time of great change if you're in the United States. Things seem to be changing hourly. But it's not a change as in the Tower card kind of change. It's a fertile moment of promise, which many days, I will be honest, it doesn't feel that way. But there's another reader I listen to. I watch her videos on YouTube, Libby at Meister Tarot. And her readings tend to keep me grounded because I do get news alerts. I do like to stay on top of what's happening, but sometimes I need to just step away from that. And I need to be reminded that this isn't forever. The things that seem to be happening right now that are not beneficial for the majority of people in this country are not forever. And there is going to come a time when we, the people, need to decide what we want our country to look like again. So, this is a fertile moment of promise, even if it doesn't feel that way at the moment. Things are changing and things are going to continue to change. Um, but eventually there will be change for the better as opposed to what we see now. But this could also be in your daily life. Um, Maybe you feel like you're in a transition phase. Maybe you feel like maybe you're transitioning jobs, or maybe you are transitioning to retirement, or maybe you are getting ready to transition to a new school, or um, maybe you're moving. You know, there's some kind of change happening, but it's a fertile moment of promise. Don't be afraid of the changes happening around you. And if it's changes within you, if you are changing, if you are noticing the world in a different way and feeling that you connect with the divine in a different way, sometimes that will be challenging because the people around you aren't. So, whatever it is that's changing, if there is anyone that restricts your growth, restricts you, tries to stop you from making these beneficial changes, make sure you have a boundary. And make sure you defend that boundary. Make sure you protect yourself. This is your path. We all have our own path to walk. We all have things that we need to do for us. We're all on our own path. Even if you are, in a partnership, I am married, but my husband and I are on our own paths and we deal with things differently and we feel drawn to different things. We are not the same person. We are all on our own path and we are all walking each other home. The differences are minor no matter what people try to tell you. Walk your own path. Protect your growth from people who might challenge you and say, oh, you shouldn't do these things. Status quo is where you should be. No, there are changes afoot. And this is a moment of promise. So walk that path of the unknown. See where it takes you. Feel free to pause the video if you want to meditate on the imagery. I'm drawn to the rabbit, the white rabbit in that image. I've been seeing bunnies around our property lately, so I think that's probably why. But I will be back tomorrow with your next reading. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday evening and a beneficial Wednesday, a fertile Wednesday. Blessed be.